Yes, today we are going to be dealing with making the project. I'm going to be making the digital clock, and in this digital clock you can be able to set the alarm. After setting the alarm, we can stop it and then when time reaches, the alarm is going to ring. So please just follow from the beginning to the end so that you can just see on how we can create this alarm from the beginning to the end, and the way we can create this digital clock using Python and using PyQt5. First of all, we are going to import some classes. Import sys, import time, and also from this library in the module of Qt widgets, we are going to import Q application. We are going to import Q widgets, QH box layout, QV box layout, Q time edit, Q push button, Q label, Q message box, this way. And also from the same library, but in the module of Qt core, we are going to import Qt timer, Qtime together with Q timer, this way. Okay, now let us begin in defining our class and defining all of the other functions. Okay. Class, let us call it alarm clock. Q widgets, def init self, and we're going to call super init. Okay, after that, let us just try to, first of all, let us write this, that should always begin at the bottom. Let us define our main function, name, app is equal to Q application, sys dot. Okay, let us also define our window, and our class name was alarm clock. Let us write this function to show our window.show, and also this function to exit our window. So until there, if we try to run this, we are going to see something. You can see it's already here. Until now, we already have our window. Now we have to set our name, set the geometry, and add a lot of other things here, like the clock, the buttons for setting alarm, and the buttons for stopping the alarm, other things are going to be done in this short period of time, so please stay with me to the end. Set the window title. Let us call it alarm clock. Then self.set geometry 100, 100, 300, 200. Then self dot alarm time. Let's say it's none so far. Okay, let us go for the alarm label, the clock label. If you label clock label, let us set it to the center. Set alignment Qt align center. This clock label is going to be aligned exactly at the center. Then also let us try to increase the font of the clock label. Set style sheet. Font size, let us put maybe 24 pixels for now. Then also let us set the time edit, where shall I be editing our alarm, is equal to Q time edit. Okay, then self dot time edit dot set display format, how this time edit should be displaying. So it's p hours, minutes, then seconds, this way. Then let us set our buttons. We have two buttons. The first button is the button to set the alarm and button to stop the alarm. Self dot set button is equal to Q push button set alarm. Then self dot stop alarm is equal to Q stop button is equal to Q push buttons stop alarm. Okay, those are our two buttons. And also then when you press these buttons, what should happen? I'm going to say self dot set button dot clicked dot connect connect. Let us write here the function. So after I press this button, everything that's going to happen is going to be the thing that we're going to be displaying in the function known as self dot set alarm. This function is going to be written just a few minutes to come. There at the bottom, self dot stop button. Also, when this button is clicked, we're going to connect it to this function. This way. Okay, After that, let us define our layouts. We're going to be having the main layout. This is the vertical layout. So Q vertical box layout. In this vertical layout, the first thing we are going to add the clock label. Add widgets, self dot clock label. Then you're going to be also having the horizontal layout. Q horizontal layout. In the horizontal layout, we are going to be adding the time edit. Also, we are going to also be adding the button to set the alarm. Also, we are going to be adding the button to stop the alarm. Those are 3 buttons that will be in our horizontal layout. Then we have to add this horizontal layout to the vertical layout also. So layout dot add layout. We're going to add the horizontal layout to the main vertical layout. Then after, we are going to set our layout as the main vertical layout. Okay, now let us state our timer. Self dot timer is equal to Q timer. Self dot timer dot timeout. When the timer is out, you should connect with you have to connect. This is the timer. The timer is going to be running every after 1 second. We have to update the timer, and when the timer is out, what should be done is going to be displayed in the function known as update clock. We're going to just write it at the bottom. Then self dot timer dot start 1000. So the timer will be updating every after a single second. Okay. Then after, you have now to begin setting various functions. The first function is to update the clock. This function here. Okay, we are going to display to write the certain variable known as current time. Current time is equal to Q time dot current time dot to string this way. Self dot clock label dot set text current time. So in this first function, we are finding what's the current time at this moment using this function, using this module of QTime. Then after getting what is the current time, we have now to set the text on our clock label as the current time. And also, if the self dot alarm time is the same as the current time. We have to link alarm. This is the function to be displayed somewhere down. Self dot link alarm. Okay, now let us go to the other function. This is the function to set the alarm. Set the alarm. What should be here? Setting the alarm. The first thing we have to do here is self.alarm time is equal to self.time edit dot time this is the alarm time. Then you have to display this information. Okay, the other function. Yes, both are two functions for setting the alarm and is the function for stopping the alarm. Now let us add the last function, and this is the function to ring the alarm. Let's first import this in here, then after, let us display this information. Then this way. So this is our full project. Let us now run it and see. We just load everything. We defined our main class here, then our other functions just below it, the update clock, the set alarm function, the stop alarm function, the ring alarm function, and the various layouts, the horizontal, the main vertical layout, and the horizontal layout. This way, and then adding the horizontal layout to the main vertical layout. Let us now run it. Okay, as you can see, it's here. Now we can be able to set the alarm here. For example, let us set the alarm to ring at 6:51. And at 20. Then after, let us set the alarm here. Yes, as you can see. So you can set the alarm here. The example, let us set it as 40. That way. Okay, this was our project. I think you guys saw from the beginning to the end. We load our main class, functions, and everything. And we can be able to set the alarm, to stop the alarm, and the alarm time when it reaches, you can hear the sound that is now the alarm time. That way. So please, you can follow in my other projects so that you can be able to get very well used to doing very many other projects in Python, and including PyQt5.